Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
Your Boston Red Sox.
Lefty Grove gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Brian Roberts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 21, Nick.
In now, Nick Markakis, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Roberts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And the 2-1. 2-2. Runner goes per second. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Throw over to the bag. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Eddie Murray. Guess he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Two out with the man at first. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jimmy Fox. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Count remains at 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox turned away in the first. We played an inning in Boston. No score here on the show. In now for the O's, Cal Ripken. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Cal Ripken.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Evans has it, and there's one away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Hit in the air to center field. Verdugo waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Set and the pitch, and he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is.
Count 1-2.
Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, David Ortiz. Now the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting 5th, The left fielder.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
J.D. Martinez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 4 for 14. He's also hit 3 home runs. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
All even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Dwight Evans is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Severino. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Austin Hayes the next to bat as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the 4th ball, and he's deep in the hole 0-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Brian Roberts the next batter, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 21, Nick
Ready now for Baltimore. Nick Markakis struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, a diving stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Alex Verdugo digging in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation, because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Bouncer up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Ball 2 now. Verdugo on at first, nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the stretch.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Fouled off. Fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Pulled toward right center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Eddie Murray. Now here's the pitch. In his career, Murray comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. It is strike 2 swinging. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
To the plate now, Cal Ripken. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Sharp ground ball to third. Boggs gloves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
So now into the box is Brooks Robinson. He singled first time up. Now here it comes. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Not shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First offering.
Ball one.
The 1-0 is a ball below the zone. The 2-0 on the way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And there to grab it is Roberts for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
And now Jimmy Fox flew out last time up. Now the first pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1, here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
1 and 2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Yeah, you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Fox stands at second with 2 gone. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Dwight Evans would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1 to Martinez.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Dwight Evans, the batter now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The set and the 1-0. Lifted into center field. Hayes able to track it down for the 3rd out. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We're through 4, all even at 1 apiece. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. A high fastball is in there.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. They'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Down the first baseline. And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
So next to hit is Pedro Severino. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Austin Hayes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Inside, ball 1.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. This one's down to third. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Nope.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded by Robinson. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, TK Hernandez.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
One out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2. And that misses for ball four.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Hayes. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Wade Boggs. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way.
Ball one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses low with it. 2-0. 3-0 now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So stepping in is Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Jimmy Fox. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Roberts. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Count and the pitch outside, the throw, perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And that misses 2-2. fouled off. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Next to hit is Eddie Murray. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Cal Ripken would be next. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. Our score remains 2-1. Sean Armstrong enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 43, Sean Armstrong.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
1 strike.
Upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Mancini moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Ready with the 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. At the track, the wall. Gone! Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Dwight Evans, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming.
Down 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit to third. Robinson has it. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Boston. Now to the plate, here is Cal Ripken. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
A big swing by Ripken. This one sent out to deep left, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. Man, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Now at the plate, Brooks Robinson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch.
No, that's cool.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Marcus Walden comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. So here's Trey Mancini as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, but 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second.
The batter, the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-0 count. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
A strike, and it's 2-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes. The 3-1.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now to bat, Pedro Severino. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
First pitch on the way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Now the 2-0. Is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Orioles strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Travis Lakins will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Travis Lakins.
Last half of the 7th here, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next.
Kike Hernandez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lakins is playing here against his former employer. He was claimed off waivers last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here, but then once the game starts, it's all business.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Markakis is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. On the outside black, good pitch called for a strike. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Wade Boggs. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. the 1-0.
New ball, no strike. Ball 3. 3-0 to count.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And it's fouled away. Oh, the good curveball there, and it's 3-2.
3-2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot for Wade Boggs. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, and you can see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to first. Murray takes this one himself, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 4-1 Boston. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Josh.
So now here is Austin Hayes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Full count now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Second baseman,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Roberts. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Hayes aboard here at first with nobody out. Bouncer to the left side. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. One there to Fox, and they turn the double play.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Eddie Murray. From the stretch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at 3rd.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Adam Ottavino.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set, and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Martinez. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
So now to the plate, Brooks Robinson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. To the right side and through, a base hit. Ripken heads for the plate. The throw home. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. Wade LeBlanc is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Into the box, Jimmy Fox. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Ready on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This is foul right side.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering on its way.
Nope, ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
In there, and it's even at 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 home. Sharp ground ball to third. Robinson is there, and there's one down now.
The batter, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Now at the plate is J.D. Martinez. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dwight Evans.
At the plate now is Dwight Evans. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Fox at second with 2 down. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains a 4-3 game. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Matt Barnes.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
The left fielder,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. A ball and no strikes. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, he's 0 for 4. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
the catcher, Severino.
Stepping in next, Pedro Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. He's got it, and the Red Sox have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Boston used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Lefty Grove earns his first win of the season. Matt Barnes hammers down the save, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.